What's up guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Alessandra, and this project has been long overdue. I've had it in my head for quite some time right now, but what better way to start than today, where I have more time due to unfortunate circumstances, of course, due to COVID-19, which, by the way, I hope everyone is staying at home safe, respecting the norms, putting your family and other people that you don't know first, and also yourself, because when you go outside you are exposing yourself to the virus and you can infect I don't know how many people without even knowing it. So it's really important to this time this is not a joke, take it seriously, stay inside and take this time also for yourself and for your family members. Anyway, that said, parentheses closed. I actually wanted to start this channel on spirituality, awareness, well-being and psychology, which is a topic that I'm quite passionate about. My friends can testify to that since forever, and so I thought, what better way to share my ideas and what I've learned over my years of therapy and my undergrad degree that I did in psychology, as well as seminars that I've attended, and sort of condense it down to videos of 6-7 minutes at a time. And I thought, I think I should be working on myself during this time, in this quarantine time with my family. And I actually got this idea today of sharing about the 5 Thieves of Happiness, this book that I've been reading. It's really spoke to me because it talks about the 5 thieves that we sort of have to deal with on a daily basis, or at least try to keep in check. So control, conceit, so the ego, coveting, so envy, jealousy, consumption, so when we're buying, consuming things, not just buying, but consuming things without any real intention behind. And then also, of course, the 5th one is comfort, which is basically staying in your comfort zone, and that's also a form of control. So it's a book that's actually quite an easy read. It's by John Izzo, and I really like it because it does go into detail in every single chapter, on every single sort of thief that's out there, and that sometimes we're unaware of, and it's important to live life with awareness, because then you live a more happy life, a more content life. And this channel is basically also speak about my journey, my humble journey, what I've learned, and hopefully I can help others that watch this. And who knows, if you guys want to help me and share your thoughts and insights and what you've learned and your experiences, and we can help each other mutually, and that's basically the whole point of this. And I feel like also we're here on this planet for a reason, and that's to contribute to the greater good, and I feel like this is a good way also to help. So that being said, actually would like to go back to the book, because I feel like there are 2 things that have actually spoken to me quite a bit. And the first one is control. I feel like a lot of people have that problem where they want to control outcomes that they have no control over. Actually, what we're living right now is basically a pretty good example of what lack of control is, and sort of how we deal with it. And I feel like this book, actually, I'm not going to say what it does and how it goes through it, because I'd be ruining the book for you, but it's important to know that we have control over our actions, how we respond to things in life, and it can change our whole universe. And we also have to know that when things happen, we also have to surrender and trust that things will be okay. And I feel like that's been a big one for me, that I've had quite a tough time wrapping my head around. I understand it conceptually, and also reading it's logical to me, but sometimes I have a hard time practicing it. And when you're conscious of one thing, but then when you try to practice it, it's a whole different ball game, as they say in tennis. But so I think it's important that to really, when you read things, also to take the time to apply them. And you know, right now I feel, going back to the quarantine, because I'm sort of bouncing off subjects, but they're all tied together. Nowadays in quarantine, I'm basically focusing on bettering myself. I feel like this is really the time for everyone sort of to work on themselves and to come out of this in a better version and changed. I feel like if we come out of this quarantine without any change whatsoever, this will have no, I mean, it will not have served anything for anyone. This is the time also to look within, to connect ourselves within by meditating, practicing, you know, acts of self-love, whether that's, you know, doing a mask, learning an instrument, learning a new language. I don't know what it is that makes you happy, makes you feel content, but those are definitely activities that help me. And I feel like if we come out of this changed for the better, I think we can be a better planet and better people for our planet. And this is not something that's happening out of randomly. You know, the planet has been trying to give us signals, and this is just another one, and it's an awful one, but it's sort of, you know, helping us to keep in check and say, okay, what can we do, how can we progress as individuals, and what can we give back to others and to this planet. So that being said, I don't want to rant on for too long, but I feel like if we work within instead of looking outside in the external world to how to better ourselves, I think it's better to look within and change within, and because we do have the answers and we have the solutions to our problems that more often than not we do create. And yeah, so I think, you know, this is a good time to just sort of take a step back, relax, enjoy the present as much as you can, and also surrender and trust that things will work out, and and just become better people. And yeah, anyways, if you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you didn't, then don't. If you want to see more content, then press the subscribe button. And that's it for today, but I'll definitely be creating more content in the upcoming weeks. And whenever I have, you know, an aha moment or something that I want to share, then I will. And yeah, please don't hesitate to comment down below. Have a great day. Bye bye.